Hi, I'm JC at Motorcycle Superstore, and today we're going to talk about the GMAX GM54S street bike helmet. Let's break down the basics on this. First off, you're looking at a polycarbonate outer shell. It's DOT rated for safety. It is a full face modular style helmet, which means that the front end does flip up. It has a removable and replaceable front face shield. The interior liner is what they call their GMAX liner system. It's extremely comfortable, and you're going to find that this is available in sizes small through triple extra large. What you see here today is an extra large. It weighs 4.4 pounds. It is a long oval head shape, though I would say it's more of an intermediate oval design, and you're also going to find that it is available in solid colorways and one limited graphic package as well. Now for the pros and cons. Let's start off with what we like about this helmet. First up is the price. $189.95. That's the full retail price. It's extremely affordable, and as you're going to see, lots of features built into it for that price point. So love to see it be nice and affordable. Also, the adjustable vent systems. Now we're accustomed to seeing adjustable vents on all kinds of helmets, even ones that are in this price range. However, not to this extent. You're going to see them on the forehead, the chin bar, the sides of the chin bar, on the exhaust vents, both the top and the lower portions. The only vent that is not adjustable are these little guys way down here. And on top of that, inside of the helmet, the EPS has lots of holes drilled through it to allow that air to actually get to your head. A lot of helmets have this fancy stuff on the outside, but they don't do a good job of channeling it inside to the interior. So I really like to see that. For a helmet of this category, great venting options. Another thing that's really fancy about this helmet, considering the price, the drop-down visor system. You're always going to have adjustable sun protection right here. It's accessed on the top of the helmet with an easy system here. Pretty straightforward. It's not very fancy, however, it does a great job of giving you that protection. Also, another feature that I have not seen anywhere else on helmets, this is going to be an LED light on the back side. And the cool thing about this, it comes standard as a 3-mode system. So you press it, you have solid, press it again for a slow flash, and then you have a fast flash as well. But this can be upgraded. It's very easy to access. A couple of screws here behind these vents, and you can swap it out. There's an upgraded kit that will actually attach it to your brakes so that you can have an extra flashing brake light. It'll sync it up. That gives you more protection. It's going to be great, particularly in the low light environments. There's also a pink system that's available as well. Obviously a great option for the ladies. It's pretty popular over there. Now, those are all the things that we like most about this. Now let's talk about what we don't like so much. So some of the cons on this helmet, first and foremost, the weight. It's a little bit heavy, 4.4 pounds. That's going to add up if you're out there on the bike all day long. Also, as you might expect from something in this price range, it can feel a little bit cheap in certain areas. Predominantly these adjustable vents that we mentioned. Some of the buttons here, they're a little bit plasticky feeling. Same thing for this slider on the sun visor, but what do you expect for something in this price category? Another thing to note about this is that it has a great field of vision in terms of peripheral view. So you're going to have great vision left to right, but vertically it's a little bit narrow top to bottom, so it could be improved there as well. And finally, this light that we love so much on the back, I still think it's a really fantastic option. It's not really bright enough for full daytime use. So it's great for the low light situations and at night, but if it were to be used in the daylight, it would have to be a lot brighter. So who should be looking at this helmet? In my opinion, this is going to be a helmet for anybody that's a value-conscious rider. Now, there's inexpensive helmets that are on the market. You can find some that are cheaper than this. However, not all of those have the same amount of value packed in. Considering all the features, I think that this thing really is a lot of bang for the buck. Also, this is going to be for somebody who is a touring or a long-distance rider. Now, I will say this as a sort of mid-level touring. If you're going to spend 8 to 12 hours a day on the bike, I think that weight's going to add up and not be so great. But if you're doing 4 to 5, 6 hours, something like that, this is going to be a great option. The modular design is great for touring accessibility as well. And finally and lastly, people who maybe ride in the northern climates, those areas that are typically a little bit darker, a little bit colder. Being able to close all of these vents, that's going to help when it's a cold weather situation, especially because there are breath boxes available. And it's also a little darker up north more often. That means this light's going to be a little bit better for you than it might be people in the southern areas. That's who should be interested in it, but take a look for yourself and decide. You can see all the options online at Motorcycle Superstore. Check the availability, the pricing, and the sizes there. Thanks for watching. Leave me some comments and subscribe on YouTube for more product videos.